All right, round 2, take 2. Hopefully that's gonna actually fashion and help me out here, because I swear to God, don't need this being all redunculous here. You know. Let's see if I can make this, but nice. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no, what happened? Why are we frozen? Jesus. Big freeze out of nowhere. Good God. Not the biggest fan of that. Barf. Oof. I know you want to go outside, Doug, but guess what? You can't. Imagine. Imagining. What's up, Vibes? Good to see ya. What's up, Kakko? What's up, Wolf? Good to see you all here tonight. Welcome in, guys. We're doing a test stream here today, so be mindful. The quality, the stream today is gonna be a little bit on the funky side, because we're just trying to make sure things are functioning and looking good. Because fun fact, chat, we can officially live stream on TikTok. Yeah, so we're trying to make sure and see if I can live stream on TikTok to where it feels good, fun, and hopefully make things all awesome and beautiful. So yeah, guys, welcome in, like I said. And thankfully, I'm also trying out a new format here, because I'm currently trying to test out if my TikTok thing works here, because I haven't streamed on TikTok chat since like, oh, probably somewhere around, yeah, like 2021, honestly. Like 2021 was like the first time I ever really had to like genuinely be like, okay, I'm here trying. So I'm hoping that we're not gonna have like too much of a lag spike. So guys, if the stream ends up like lagging or anything like that, do let me know. And like I said, chat, this is gonna be such a chaotic thing for me. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to absolutely make this happen here. So yeah, hopefully hopefully this is not gonna go crazy. So yeah. All right, officially live on TikTok, because we're giving this thing a shot and hoping to God this is gonna work. I wonder, let's see here, check. It'd be really cool if like my my stream thing could somehow magically say, hey, look at that. But I don't think it will. I don't think it will, chat. So I'll have to probably have TikTok and everything else on at the same time. So Powerwash has an ending. I mean, technically it's just you beat the game. So pretty much, all right, and then we're gonna do this. All right, and then I need to find a good spot here and a good point to be able to make this here. I'm trying to see if I can like make this better functioning for me. I also need to listen to my own stream, because again, we're trying to do like quality checks and all that. So, you know, one of those things where it's 50 time. So, but yeah, guys, welcome in everyone who's there today in the stream. Thank you all for being here tonight. Welcome to the vibes. Welcome to the vibes of everything, because we're trying to make cool things happen. All right. God, it's been so long since I've done anything on TikTok, so I'm hoping this will work. I'm genuinely hoping this will work out for us tonight. All right. And honestly, I don't necessarily even care if like I get like a lot of like viewership tonight. Like my goal is to, more than anything, is to make sure that the quality of my stream is actually going to be like present and fine. Although it doesn't like me, because I'm trying to watch my own TikTok stream and it doesn't love me. It's over here like, nah, brah, you can't watch your own TikToks. What you talking about with us? What you talking about with us? So, but yeah, guys, we're gonna be trying to do a whole bunch of things here tonight. If everything goes awesome and amazing, we're gonna have a nice, good vibe of a day. You know, I'm actually kind of glad like I can do like a moment to, because like I don't normally stream on Sundays. At least I try not to stream on Sundays. So This is like one of the big changes up for me, and hopefully this is gonna work nice. But yeah, guys, like I said, welcome in everybody. Yeah, I need to. I messed around with like some audio settings earlier, so like hopefully this is not going to cause me to be like all over the place. I'm gonna be like, big adjustment, big changes. But yeah, thankfully, like at least on the YouTube and Twitch side, everything's like running okay. So gonna have a big old time there. Yeah, like I said, I don't really care about today's viewership as much. Like I just want to make sure like the quality of my stream can be like moderately reasonable, you know. So if I can get the viewership to be nice and beautiful, oh yeah, we'll have a good time. We'll have a very nice time if I can get a nice. You know, Powerwash Simulator is such a weird game to like commit time to playing, you know, because like to me it's such a dorky game. All right, cool. And then make it a little louder, so it's just so like the background music's available for y'all. All right, and then can TikTok show that I'm live on my own app? Where is my live stream? Yeah, this thing does not. I really wish like TikTok was like a bit better of a I wish TikTok had a better system and a better format when it comes to like how like their app works, because to me like the TikTok app, although yes it's nice to use and all that, but like to me the TikTok app is just so clunky, and above all else just so, what's the word, it's not as like efficient as I want it to be, you know. Like I would love to use the TikTok app more for live streams, but I just like OBS. You know, I like OBS. I like using the platform I like to use. You know, I don't know why they're still so like stingy on allowing us to use our stuff. You know, I don't know. It's always like weird ones. Oh well, that's how it goes. On the upside, we at least have plenty of things to try to do today. My goal tonight, chat, is my goal with today's live stream is to hopefully get online, obviously, and I would like to see about doing my goal with TikTok is to try to get, I want to get like my presence back up, because like I haven't streamed on TikTok, chat, since like 2023 almost, and I got banned, like I got wrongly banned a long time ago, and I don't know what took me so long last time to get there, you know. I don't know what took me so long to get myself back to using this platform. Thank God soap's unlimited, man. The fact that soap's actually unlimited is beautiful, and above all, it's so good, it's so nice to have. There we go. No. Why is, what the fuck? I don't even know, brother. I swear to God, this thing just likes to fight me for no reason. Hopefully it's working out though. You know, gotta do what we can to find moments of peace and enjoyment and love and beautifulness. You know, there's a time as any to test things out, I guess. You know. Yeah, like the fact that like soap's unlimited, I can just do this. So nice. Like this would have taken me like 10 minutes if I like back in the first game, but now I can just go like one layer soap, boom, done. This game is like oddly satisfying, honestly. This game is oddly satisfying and it's wonderful. What's up, Cat Guy? Good to see you. Do you like play Hollow Knight? I do, Cat Guy. I have an entire series of Hollow Knight on my YouTube. I have an entire series of us playing Hollow Knight. But we are currently playing Hollow Knight Silk Song. The goal is to play that game later tonight. That's my goal there. But yeah, I've taken some time to just test things out. Alright, I'm pretty sure we gotta go underneath here. Oh, Jesus. It looks like a hell yeah. Good. I can do moderation things from this thing here. Love it. Love it. Okay. So now what we gotta do here is gotta go on top of God. You know what's wild? Like I look at all these like really nasty looking things, and I swear to goodness, I am always so I cannot even imagine being an actual like power washer for like a professional. Cause like I feel like people who actually need a professional power washing company to handle things, I feel like it's legitimately nasty. Like the filth you probably have to deal with on people's like everyday lives. Like could you just actually imagine being like, hey look, all this nastiness is now yours. Okay, cool. So we've gotten that there, looking fine, looking beautiful. All right, are we done with this thing? Is the shed done? I think the shed's done. All right, well yeah, that's about as good as you're gonna get it. Not gonna lie, good enough for me. Why is this thing so blah? Oh well, I don't even know. I don't even know, bruh. Oh my Lanta. What's your percentage on Silksong? Cat guy, I'm still working on trying to get in through Silksong. We're still very firmly into Act 2. We're currently trying to find the architects to obtain the melody. So we're just blindly exploring. We're checking things out. Pretty good amount of stuff to work on, honestly. So, yeah. Got a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, the nice thing I will say though is like the really nice thing about this live stream currently is like from what I can tell, I'm not seeing any lag drops on my my normal YouTube or my normal OBS. So it's good to see that I can stream on all three, the YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, and not have to worry about like things breaking or things falling down. Because that was actually one of my original fears of like multi-streaming with TikTok now, is that if whether or not my my internet was going to actually be able to hold off things, you know. I can know something if you need. Oh yeah, cat guy. I mean, like we've had plenty of people in our community offer to help us with Silksong in some way, shape, and fashion. So I have no doubt that we're gonna get plenty of people. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of people to help us out with that game. So it'll be fun. I'm excited about it nonetheless. I'm excited. All right, get that up there. You know, it's funny. A simple game like this is for some reason just like, it's a simple game, you know? It's, you power wash things, boom, you're done. If you had to power wash Chernobyl, would you quit? I mean, Terry, if I had to power wash Chernobyl, I mean, one, I better be getting paid millions, but two, you can kind of do some funny things, you know? You can have some fun with the weird stuff that exists out there. Okay. Oh my Lanta. Okay, this is a little bit nasty. This is, as the kids would say, McNasty. Not a fan of it. But yeah, guys, just want to say to everybody here today in the stream, welcome in. If you guys are newer here to the community or newer here to the channel, thank you guys all so much for being here tonight, and of course, welcome in. You know, it's my pleasure to see you guys here tonight in the stream. It's my pleasure just to see the people in the community just hanging out with us tonight. So, hell yeah, welcome in. That's dirty, just a little bit. You die in 10 seconds. Nuh-uh. If the wild dogs can survive in Chernobyl, I'm sure I can do it too. You know, I might come out with like a third arm, but you know, yeah. All right, there we go. Easy, beautiful, huzzah. Yeah. And also, like, one of my main sub goals tonight, chat, is I would like to see well, not sub, but like one of my main secondary goals here is to also because apparently TikTok live studio is really stupid in my opinion, because like you can't have access to everything in the TikTok studio app because like you haven't streamed enough on it, which I feel like is really silly. You know, you subbed? Well, thank you very much, Maddie. Appreciate for the sub. Appreciate that very much. And also, for everyone who's newer here to the community and or newer here to the channel, we are, of course, live streaming here tonight over on YouTube, and we were currently, officially, as of today, we are for the first time live streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok now. So we are, so if you guys are ever seeing me talking to folks and you don't see them in the chat, that's probably why. We're just having a nice little opportunity to test out live streaming on more platforms, getting our presence up there. And it feels really exciting to finally, feels really exciting to officially have the right and the ability to, you know, live stream on more platforms, because one, more money opportunities, but two, it's just fun to like expand the community, you know, expand whom I get to engage with as a creator. So I'm very excited to hopefully make usage of this opportunity to really just be in a fun room with everybody, you know? So, yeah. You're gonna get $1 million, side effects, cancer, radioactive eyes, dizziness, oh hi god, and then a good chance of getting nine arms and 5 legs. You know, cat guy, for $1 million, it's a risk I'm willing to take. And plus, could you imagine the notoriety you could get from being the guy who power washed Chernobyl? You know, it'd be kind of funny. I bet you Mr. Beast could one day be like, my name is Mr. Beast and I'm gonna cure Chernobyl's radiation poisoning. For every 10 likes on this video, we will rescue a Chernobyl dog. And it's like, ah, yes, that's what it took to save Chernobyl. A billionaire 30 or 25-year-old man with money and reckless abandon. Or he does like a whole like Squid Games thing where it's like, okay, you have 100 hours to survive in Chernobyl, and every day you survive in Chernobyl, I'll give you $1 million. Ready, set, go. Just to absolutely make it dorky. Okay, I'm at 99%, so we're almost done. The only thing I gotta do left is I'm thinking... Wait, is this thing? No shot. What else is... Oh. Yikes. Alright, almost. Alright. But yeah, if everyone's coming on the TikTok side of the world, thank you guys all for being here today. Welcome into the stream. Thank you guys all for being here today. Alright, let's see here. Where are we missing? Oh, is it the undercarriage? The undercarriage. Alright, and... Is it the undercarriage or is it the above spot? Where is the filth? Oh. I swear to God, that would have been so funny if I'm just over here just like chilling out. It's like, oh look, that's what's prevented me from... Oh, there's that. Yep, you kind of forgot about the chair. The chair. We forgot about Pawpaw's chair, ladies and gentlemen. You can't forget about Pawpaw. Pawpaw does not like it when his chair ain't clean. You know, I could do this. I feel like I could totally do this kind of thing, you know, if I ever decided to become a full-time power washer. I feel like most power wash companies are just literally dudes who are too lazy to go back to college to do stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'll do this. I can make money cleaning things. I feel it's kind of like the gist of like any like detailer. Detailing's a weird business, man. Guys, I'm gonna break 10,000 people's legs and break your ankles. Aw, nang. Crazy. Crazy time. Wild. All right, so we've managed to get through that. What the hell's missing? No way. This stuff again? Oh, my Lanta. All right, hold on. Ah, yes. Got it. Can't forget about the undercarriage again. All right, and almost. All right, and then this should be it. I hope it is. I might cry if it's not. Dang, how much of these did I miss? I'll say, is that considered filthy? No. Oh, there's that. Yep, I didn't even think about that. Completely forgot about this entire section of the chimney. You know, for 99%, this thing's not very 99% in. How dare you? Yeah, you went to Chernobyl and you didn't get a third leg, imagine. Went for the uranium to... It's good sci-fi glowing. You know, I bet you your grandma has some... I bet most people's grandmas still have some degree of uranium... uranium-based cutlery and silverware. What in the hell? Oh, sweet Lanta. What else is missing? Oh, there's a lamp. The lamp. The lamp, ladies and gentlemen. It's the gosh dang lamp. Yes. I'm just doing a test right now. I'm officially doing YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok at the same time. Yeah, working out pretty okay so far, which is all I really asked for. Things to not explode. And then also just playing Powerwash Simulator because I wanted like an easy game to like not worry about graphics or the stuttering of the stream. So far so good. The second one's a lot better. Yep, they just released it. They made a lot more things unlimited and new stuff. But wow. You have to be 100%er. Imagine. Okay. Are you gonna do your thing still? Okay. Okay. Alright. Are you painting? No, I'm actually trying to clean things, Socks, but good to see you, by the way. Where is this stain? The stains are not staining, and I don't like it. Where art thou telling me of the stain? Oh my god. Barbecue hood. Okay, we're down to the last things finally. My goodness. Wow, this is some minute. This is like minute levels of clean requirements. There we go. Done. Finally. Finally. It took me so long. It took me so long just to find the one, Chad. The one thing I needed. Buh. Look at that. Look at this man. Look at this dude over here running around trying to clean things. Yay, money. Okay, next. What's the next thing? Art Deco house. Ooh. I like Art Deco. Loving it. Let's get after it. Okay, I'm hoping I can maybe get some new materials or at least some new side pieces. Oh, sweet moly god. Okay, wow. How much money am I getting for this? $1,000? Yeah, I'd do it. I'd do this for 1,000. I would 100% do this for $1,000. No shot. Oh, we get the scaffolding now too. Nice, love it. Okay, the best thing I think I can do here to make this my... I think we're gonna go Cowabunga Huzzah. Oh wait, speaking of Cowabunga Huzzah, we have $600. Can I do anything good? Can I buy the bigger wand handle size thing? Because that'd be kind of solid. That'd be kind of sick nasty. That'd be real sick nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, that's the extender. Wait, which one have I bought? I think I need I apparently decided to not read the directions. Oh boy. Gotta love when you can't read, chat. It's my favorite thing on the planet. Oh yeah, just gotta read and just do all the stuff and things. Okay, so I think we're gonna try to tackle this in a semi-reasonable manner, which is mostly doing it like this. We're just gonna walk along the edges, clean the dang thing one spritz at a time here, and hopefully get some love and attention here. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna be using this specific tool a lot. I'm probably using this specific tool quite a bit. Thankfully, God, the amount of water I would have to use for this would probably be astronomical. Like, actually, like, to the point where it'd be almost ridiculous. This is also, like, one of those things where, like, I would be really sad if I didn't have, like, this is one of those things where, like, I'm really glad they added, like, brand new tools to this particular game. Because, honestly, damn, this would be so crazy. Alright, almost. Okay, well, we've made it one lap. This is a giant building. This is a giant building, folks. Okay, yikes. Okay, not a fan of this. Not much at all. Oh God, I kind of, whoa. Is that a Fortnite stream? God damn, crazy. Okay, well, let's do this then. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually wait. Do I even need to do that? Not really. All I gotta do is okay, so all I gotta really do is if I just walk along the edge of this guy, we should be able to deal with the majority of the gunk along this brown pathway first. As long as, of course, I can actually, like, walk in a straightish line. Good God. Apparently, my butt is not allowed to have nice things. So apparently, Lottie Uncle Tom da. Oh, my graciousness. Oh, snap, Nico on TikTok. What's up, BZ? Good to see you. Yes, BZ, after 3 years of false banship, we finally got to do it, and we're doing a nice power wash testing stream to say we did. You know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes, you know. We'll take the W's when we can get it. Now he's got to make things work, make things look nicer and simpler and such. So, the day that I can get my TikTok stream key is the day that I'll be a million times happier. I'll tell you what, folks. I would love a proper stream key, but one step at a time, you know? One step at a time. Stream keys are trash now. Ew. That's unfortunate. Back in my day when TikTok was simpler. Oh, man. Oh, well. That's just how it goes. That is just how the day goes sometimes. You know, the day that TikTok actually makes like a relatively reasonable, like, I don't know. I would, if you don't stream from mobile or TikTok live studio, you won't get pushed to the FYP. Boo. Damn, I knew, a part of me knew that was going to be the case because, like, they were going to somehow forcefully, quote unquote, incentivize us to do that. But, admittedly, that's so mean. That's so rude. Because genuinely, that's, ugh. How dare they? Because they knew we were not going to want to use their garbage studio app. Yeah, it's fine. Changes are convenient, but the convenience comes with the loss of discoverability. And, you know, we gotta do what we can to deal with that, you know? We gotta do what we can to deal with that one day at a time, and, you know, it's the way the news goes. So, I will say, the one thing that's really nice is I'm very thankful that I can, at the very least, I've gotten 2 games since once I stopped using my keys this summer. Nice. Well, I'm glad to have that, you know. Glad you're able to get some good gains for yourself, you know. You deserve it. Everyone deserves a good gain, you know. I'm excited to finally, like, I'm excited to put myself into more, like, proper algorithm-based streaming platforms, you know? Because, like, obviously I still enjoy using Twitch, but, like, I'm very happy to finally have access to, like, to TikTok and, you know, actually, like, be on more platforms now. So we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna learn how to do TikTok. We're gonna learn how to do TikTok properly. That's the biggest goal for me right now. So gotta learn it one day at a time, you know? I'm trying to get back on, I'm trying to get Instagram going again, trying to get all sorts of things. So yeah, it's gonna be a big time and a good day, you know? And by the way, if anyone who's newer here to the community and or newer here to the channel, just want to say welcome on in. Happy flippin' dippin' Sunday. And for those who do not know who the heck I am Nico Silverado, graphic designer, VTuber house husband, and Tron VTuber. This game is so relaxing. Oh, it is. It's fantastic. And the new tools are beautiful. Just so many aspects of this game are wonderful, you know? But man, does it give motion sickness. Bro, I don't know how people can play this game on VR. VR would be wild to me. But, you know. Like, you pop on some lo-fi on the background. Like, this is a good, like, honestly, this is like one of my favorite, like, off-camera games to do. Because, like, I just need a game that I can just literally do whatever the heck I want to do and not worry about, like, timetables, quests, and all that. You know? That's how it just goes. You gotta squish your cheeks. Get ready to get your cheeks squished. No, Alina, don't do it. Not the cheek squishing. But yeah, no, like, I'm really excited to finally have access to TikTok because, like, I was more into TikTok streaming before I got into YouTube, and I had some good opportunities to grow from YouTube in my eyes. But I got wrongly banned a couple years ago because I was playing Lethal Company. So fun story, chat. I got banned from TikTok because the automated TikTok system claimed that I was, quote, doing sexual activities while I was streaming the game Lethal Company. And oh my Lanta. Y'all want to talk about, like, how much I fought? I fought that ban for like 2 months straight, couldn't get a human to react. And then I was like, all right, you know what? Gonna suffer. And I still got to do shorts at least, thank God. If I got like perma banned from like doing TikTok at all, I would have been sad. But I'm glad that I got a human to look at my live stream, or I'm glad I got to have a human look at my thing and say, cool, we're safe, you know? It only took me 3 years, but we got it. You know? We got 3 years off our life. Wait, can I just do this? Ah, I can. Love it. Oh yeah. What are we doing again? Yeah, I should have gotten more money. Got you 1K likes. Thank you very much. Thank you for the likes there on that, Bees. Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I gotta learn the TikTok. I gotta learn the methodology of TikTok now, you know? Yeah, for anyone who's watching here today on stream, whether you guys are watching from YouTube, Twitch, or TikTok, don't forget to just throw in some likes, throw in some love. Help us get some more attention on the channel today. And of course, guys, sit back, relax, and welcome in. I really do appreciate you guys all for being here tonight. And for those who don't know what this game is known as Powerwash Simulator 2. It's the latest addition to the Powerwash series. New tools, new shenanigans, new stuff to do. And if anyone who's looking for a really cool, relaxing game to just vibe with and do stuff on, this is definitely the game to do it. Because it's fun, it's vibes, it's easy, and it's free on Xbox Game Pass. Because once again, Xbox is goated. Xbox out here be giving the people what they want, which is power washing. Do y'all ever, so for anyone who used to do this as a kid, have y'all ever done this as a kid where like whenever your dad or mom would say, yo, I need you to clean the car, and like you would always reach for the power washer first because like for some reason the power washing just made everything so beautiful. Power washing was literally the only reason why I would ever want to go outside and play and like do like cleaning stuff, because for some reason I was that kid who always pretend the power washing was like a giant machine gun and just go da, 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 all against like all the rocks and stuff, and I was like, yes, give me the things, give me the love that I want, you know, give me the goods. I don't know, it was also like one of like the funnier things I got to do when I just got to like mess around with just a giant machine. I also always had like that weird intrusive thought to be like, hey, what if I could launch myself into the air with my power washing gun? So I'd always like would put the power washing nozzle straight down to the ground, try to jump and get some air time off it. Inevitably I would cut up the ground like no one's business, but you know, I got to dream for a little bit. I got to dream. But I digress. Yeah, I do miss the days, man. Power washing days of being a kid. You know, it's wild, like, what we get to do nowadays as gamers, man. Like we have access to play virtually any kind of fantasy we want, whether it's a simulator game, whether it's a dorky little side scroller thing. Yo, is that is that an E-lift? Let's go. Hold on. Yo, let's go. The scissor lift, bruh. The scissor lift. How do I raise? The scissor lift, though. Why aren't you working? Ah, yes. Let me just use my epic thighs and just pick up a scissor lift. It's fine. Oh my Atlanta. Oh, that's beautiful. I remember like when I was in high school, when I was in high school, I used to be a theater kid, but I was a part of the building crew. So like I would build the sets, the lights and all that. My favorite thing was grabbing the scissor lift for our high school and just zooming around the stage. Again, this was like one of those things where I was just like, I was a very dangerous kid. I was an OSHA violation child. That's what I was, chat. I like to cause problems for myself and my other people. You know, that's how it goes. That's how it was. Welcome back, Socks. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a task, but you know what? It's Sunday. I've got nothing to do for about 3 hours, and then I've got editing galore to do. I've got to edit boss fights. I got to edit shorts. I got to publish a video, make thumbnails. Oh yeah, chat, we're gonna be good. Ooh, also, to any of my fellow Americans who are out here today in the chat, just want to say for everyone here in advance, happy almost Thanksgiving. If you guys are going to be traveling for Thanksgiving, please, of course, be safe and find ways to enjoy yourself for Thanksgiving. And, yeah, you know, just hope you guys all are able to find a way to have a really good holiday, because thankfully, the holidays are wonderful and beautiful. But yeah, no, I very much enjoy the opportunity to be able to have a good holiday break, because for those who don't know, I am going to be taking a 5-day vacation and traveling, so I'm not going to be doing much of any content creation. Actually, no, I'm going to be doing 0 content creation while I'm going to be away. So my goal this week, chat, is to hopefully see about getting at least 5 or 6 days of additional content prepped ahead of time, because I want to try to make sure I have plenty of content for you guys to be able to do some really cool things, and to be able to, you know, basically to have me available for you all to enjoy while I'm away, because I don't want you guys to just, you know, not have no content, because 1, I feel bad, and 2, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that guy that just like falls off because I chose to take a vacation, you know. And I think that's honestly, it's such an intrusive and what's the word I'm thinking of? Oh, what is the word? I think it's an uncanny thought, you know. It's an uncanny thought where if creators take a 2 or 3 day break, they suddenly fall off and the algorithm never appreciates them again. It's like, I don't want that to ever be my mentality's sake, you know. If I need to take a break, I'm gonna take a break, you know. If I need to be gone for a day or 3, I'm gonna be gone for a day or 3, you know. I got my community of people who love my content regardless, you know. That's the nice thing, you know. I've gotten a lot better about like being a bit more realistic when it comes to like how I do stuff, you know. Oh yeah, chat. When we complete this job, we are 100% gonna be doing stuff. What's this game called? Jack, this game is known as Powerwash Simulator 2. It's available on the bottom third of the screen, in case you need to know how it's spelled. How's TikTok treating you? Honestly, Geldon, pretty good. We got about 30 people watching on TikTok right now, 9 people on YouTube, and I think you're the sole person on Twitch right now. And we're just vibing, you know? We got people hanging out with us and chilling, you know? We got almost 40 people watching on all platforms right now, and from what it seems, thankfully, I'm not getting any OBS crashes. I'm not getting any frame stutters. So honestly, we're goated. We have the ability to record and stream on all 3 platforms. So honestly, I'm here for it. You know, big W's. Thank God for gigabyte internet, chat. Thank God for high-speed internet. I am one of my best investments to myself and my streaming chat is high-speed internet. Like, my gigabyte internet is the only reason why I can actually like stream this. And yeah, my computer's pretty dang good, but like, I don't know. I find that like this sort of thing, chat, is what is gonna allow me to be so nice and proper and stuff, you know? I'm so thankful. But yeah, how's the day going? Overall, going pretty dang good today, chat. We're just currently working on some projects right now. Well, not projects. We're working on cleaning a house. We're celebrating our first night on TikTok live finally after 3 years of being forcibly away. We've got our chat chilling out with us, and we've got a lot of editing to do today, chat. I've gotta make my Metroid Dread I gotta make my Metroid Dread videos. I gotta make a bunch of my Silksong shorts. And probably some Hollow Knight shorts, because like I would like to maybe do some like boss fight videos from my other Hollow Knight episodes, just to kind of like say, hey, here's me taking on this boss. You know, just some like really simple and really basic sort of things, you know. Is the doorknob a part of the thing? No. Okay. Nice. Do you know Russian? I know no Russian. Also, really, I'm sorry about being misinformed. Oh, Geldon, no, you're all good, brother. You know, Geldon, I always tell you this every stream, you know, or every time, you know. You are by all means allowed to do what you got to do, and you are never obligated to make things for me. You know, the fact that you're even willing to do things for me is awesome. So, I appreciate you being here. I don't want you to ever feel like you're required an attendance, you know. You've got a lot of things going on, Geldon, and plus I know aren't you guys like moving pretty soon, like in a week or two? I'm pretty sure, like, I know you said like December or something was when you guys were gonna move into your new apartment, which is pretty fun. The worst part is just how well it's going and how motivated I am to make stuff, but I've just not been home. Hey, yo, you know, that's how it goes. That's just how that is the circumstances of the situation, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, chat. I think that's enough for... Okay, give me $1,000 right now. That's unfortunate. Good thing I'm Irish so I can speak English. Right on. Good to see you. Thank you for being a wolf. And also, for everyone who's watching here today over on the TikTok, don't be afraid to say hello if you guys are having a good time and a good day. Thanks for being here. And if you guys are over on any of our streams today, I would like to know, what is your guys' favorite part of Thanksgiving? Whether it's the food, the family, the cooking. I just want to know what your guys' favorite part is. And if you guys are enjoying today's stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. And follow us. I must become bigger. I must become awesomer. I must become your favorite streamer. Said no one ever. No, the apartment fell through because the renting company people were real bad at the communicating, so we ended up not trusting them and calling it off. No! Oh, Geld, I'm so sorry. Oh, that sucks. Wait, you gotta read it again. The apartment fell through because the renting company people were real bad at communicating, so we ended up not trusting them. You know, honestly, if you gotta go with your gut, go with your gut, you know? I'm sorry to hear that happened to you guys, though. It really sucked. It sounded like you guys were really excited about that. That sucks, though. Damn. I've had that happen to me a couple times, though. Couple times. Better than potentially losing the money. Oh yeah, no, you gotta, especially when it comes to that big situation, always go with your gut. You know, nothing wrong with going with your gut. At least you guys still have a place, you know, that's the big thing. At least you guys still have a place. That's the big necessity there, because you can't do something like that and not trust your own apartment people, because especially you're gonna be giving them money for months on end. Oh yeah, crazy wild, crazy nasty. All right, and ba-da-doom. Why is Thanksgiving being brought up like a month after it? Well, technically Thanksgiving for me is like 3 days from now. I don't know I don't know where else there be other countries that have Thanksgiving, but yeah, for America, Thanksgiving, we're celebrating it in like 3 days. The only holiday that's after that was like a month ago was Halloween. And Halloween and Thanksgiving are not the same. We moved a bunch of stuff around and it feels a lot better, so we're good and happy. Okay, that's good. As long as you're feeling good about that, you know. As long as y'all are feeling nice and good about it. That's all that matters. Oh yeah, Geldon, by the way, I did send you a little bit of a thank you gift over on your Venmo, by the way, to thank you for your recent efforts and works. So it ain't much, but it's honest work, and I wanted to give you a little something to say thank you. So alright, I think we're about like 60% of the way done with the house. Like 60% done with the first floor, I should say. Just gotta deal with this garbage. There we go. Alright. So far so good. Not too bad. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright. And what's kind of funny, I have used the white brush more than like I've ever had in my life. Like the white brush is my favorite just because like the range of it all would be great. Thank you so much, man. It's an honor to be able to be part of this journey. Hell yeah, Geldon. And plus, Geldon, if you want to put it into like other like numerical words, like that's basically the amount of money that's been earned from the from like all the recent videos. So like the your favorite Hollow Knight region, as well as the how to VTuber stuff. So retroactively, it's technically just a large cut of what you got, you know. Retroactively, it's just a good cut of what you like from your efforts of your editing help. So, all right, here we go. This is some rich man's house. You can tell a man's rich because they got curved windows. Nothing like curved windows to tell how rich you are. Dear God, this is gonna be such a massive undertaking. My goodness. I wonder what would happen if you did like 10% of the house and called it good in the game. You know, honestly, that'd be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. Oh yeah, chat, fun thing too. I'm also testing a new build, well, not a new build, but like a new visual setup because so I use a program known as Atium as my my streaming platform software thing. And basically they just released a new update to their thing. They call it ATM Studio. And basically it's a huge visual update to the OBS studio that allows me to have a lot less clutter on my stream, and it allows me to actually like do stuff properly, which is really nice. Which is really, really, really nice. But yeah, I have like a nice, I've been doing a lot of like, I spent like a good amount of time today trying to get things fixed, you know. I've been trying to get a lot of things like fixed up because like I needed to fix my audio levels on some spots. I found out something really wild yesterday on our stream. So I'm getting used to using a separate headphone to listen to my stream to make sure that things are not like sneaking up on me randomly. And oddly enough, chat, I found out that some of my sound alerts were just unequivocally just at maximum volume. Like unironically, just over here chilling out, and when someone follows us, it's like, boom, thank you for following at maximum volume. So I'm like, oh no. That too. Thank you for the poop. Thank you for the fart of echo-ness. But yeah, I might need to turn off my sound alerts for a few days to kind of eventually fix up how and what the heck happened there, because like I don't want my sound alerts to be broken, because what I've noticed during like my recent recordings of Silksong is that like whenever someone follows me, it's just maximum volume blare, and it's like, oh no, you know. So trying my best not to have things be poor quality, you know. I will say, chat, that's like the one thing I feel like I'm getting a lot better at nowadays. Is like I feel like I'm getting a lot better about, hopefully, quality controlling myself. I had like a weird like conversation with myself last night, and I did a Twitter post about this actually. Man, I love quality, right? I had a desire to mess around with a whole bunch of stuff, and like one of the biggest things I'm trying to do right now, Chad, is I'm just trying to make good quality stuff, because like I had a weird freak out about my mic audio the other day, chat. Like thankfully, like I've had some people tell me via in DMs and in Twitter messages saying, hey man, I saw your message, just want to let you know, bro, like you got like your audio quality's been really fine, you know. And I'm so thankful, you know. Tax bot, oh no, the IRS is here in the YouTube chat, run. But yeah, no, I'm very thankful I have in my eyes a pretty good handle on my audio levels for the most part in comparison to other people, you know. Okay, so far so good. Hey. There. I just like walked back like, please say $500. I can give you $500 of Monopoly money. But yeah, no, my audio levels are nice and clean and crispy. The biggest thing I need to do, chat, is like I need to figure out a good setup for, like I want to make my recordings better, because like these are the things that I've been changing, right? I've changed a lot of how I've been making content over these past few months. Like I've changed how my thumbnails looked, I've changed how my vertical stream looks and all that. So like trying to like find like a good format that I can love for my my long form content is really big. And you know what? One of the biggest things I love right now, chat, I am so thankful that I have been able to I'm very thankful that I've been able to grow from my VOD style content, you know, like just like popping a VOD into my YouTube channel with like some basic, you know, cutting and trimming. So nice. Hi Phoenix, good to see you, bro. Welcome in. Hoping a good time and a great day. Hoping a great afternoon, evening, and morning for yourself here. We're just in the process of just chatting and cleaning and having a nice, satisfying Sunday, because you know that's what we want in this house. We want satisfaction. Love your avatar. I don't know the right word. Oh yeah, no, that's all good, Lewis. Yes, it is. This is my VTuber / avatar. I'm very thankful for it. You know, chat, I'll tell you guys what. I'm getting really close to my 3-year anniversary on YouTube, which is on January. So, fun fact, chat, my VTuber anniversary for when I first got this model was January 1st. And I've kind of made that my streamer anniversary too for YouTube. Chat, 3 years in, I cannot tell you guys how wild it feels just to be where I'm at right now. Like there are a lot of days that I sometimes question myself, like, wow, I'm a VTuber still. Crazy. Like I didn't think I was gonna be a VTuber this long. I thought I was gonna find a reason to not the Chibi model. Oh yeah, the Chibi model is only like 6 months in. I'm talking like VTuber. You know? But yeah, I have found that for the most part, like for a long time, honestly, I felt like for the longest time I didn't know if I really wanted to be a VTuber this long for content creation. Like I think really, before I got the V2, the Chibi model chat, I almost considered going back to being a face cam streamer again. You said this model? Ah. Fun fact, I didn't pay attention to my own words, so get rocked. But yeah, I for the longest time, chat, I actually multiple times have thought about stopping VTubing and going back to being a face cam streamer. But honestly, chat, I'm very happy that I didn't for multiple reasons. Number one, I like being a VTuber for multiple things because it allows me to not have to worry about like my physical appearance. I don't have to worry about people being mean about how I look on that given day. Because I do have some degree of self-consciousness when it comes to like certain parts of my body. Not in a bad way, but you know, some parts I just don't like hearing about it, you know? Don't like hearing about certain things. And plus, being a VTuber is just fun because like I could literally commission someone right now and I can turn my model into a wizard, or I can turn myself into a monster and it would make sense at the end of the day. Like the amount of fun that I've had with just like the different models, the different perspectives, all of that's just so much fun for me. All right, go. Ara, what's up, Nap? Good to see you. Welcome in. And you know, I think like for me, it's like it's not that I don't mind going into being a face cammer every so often, chat. It's just that like I've made my brand so much on my model now. It just almost wouldn't make sense for me to try to become go back to being face cam for long periods of time again, you know. And I'm pretty sure there'd be some people in my community who would probably have an absolute livid fit if I ever went back to being a face cammer again. To the point where it's like, oh no. That would be crazy. All right, go. It's actually not as bad of a job as I thought it was going to be. What's up, Fenrir? Good to see you. Welcome back in. Hoping you had a good time and hoping you had a good day in school. All right, we're almost... Surprisingly, John, we've actually almost done a whole lap around the house. It's kind of funny. Like, I've kind of like been autopiloting with my talking and working on this freaking clean thingy because, you know, on the plus side, you can do a bunch of face reveals to the newer viewers. You know, honestly, Lewis, you're right. That's actually kind of like one of the funnier things. Like, believe it or not, chat, I still very frequently, at least once a week, get asked and demanded, not asked, demanded to do a face reveal. It's like, hey, at 10 likes, can we get a face reveal? It's like, really? Only 10? Crazy. It's like, I have plenty of face cam content still available. Y'all just gotta find it, you know? I think my TikTok actually has more face reveal content than my YouTube does, honestly. And even if someone did see my, and even if someone did find my face, I wouldn't care, you know? How's life going? Life's going overall pretty dang good, you know? We're live streaming here today on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Having a really good time here. Good God, a quarter of the house. Oh my God, I gotta do a billboard next? Gross. Okay, cool. Give me 1 second here, chat. I want to do a quick little thing here. Just gonna do that real fast because somebody wants to go nuts. Do one quick thing there. Also, music, come back. All right, cool. All right, we're back in action, chat. My apologies. Yeah, I love it when people are just like absolutely like ridiculous when it comes to like their shenanigans when they come in, you know? People are wild, bro. People are wild. This has been a whole roller coaster for me. Been happy to be here again. Nice, Fenrir. Glad to have you hear that about you. I'd like to do 10% of the work, charge $2.5 billion, and keep harassing the customer until I get the money. Crazy. Would it be out of place for asking your pronouns? Lewis, my pronouns are he, him. And it's not out of place. I don't think that's a bad thing to ask for pronouns, you know. Some people prefer that if you ask what they are, but I am he, him. Respectfully. You know? I know for a lot of people my model is very like kind of like gender neutral looking, but for my model is, for me, is cute. Like I view my model as more cute than anything, chat. So yeah. Okay. Go ahead and just use my power of my epic thighs and just gonna grab that there. Okay. Now, part 2 and the annoying part. So we're gonna go ahead and put some ladders around here to try to... We're gonna try to put some ladders around the house here to try to hopefully have as many access points as possible to the roof. And then of course the scaffolding. Yes, I am He-Man. I am him. I am the big boy. All right, let's get it. All right, waka waka. Wait, can I jump off the scaffolding? Yar. Who needs legs? All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring back the thing here. All right, now I'm believing I should be able to just do kind of like this motion along the top of the house here. But honestly, this is just so much. There's so much stuff here. I don't know how I got this part of the roof, but you know what? Good enough for me. There we go. This game is interesting. It's a pretty nifty game. So for those who don't know what this game is known as Powerwash Simulator 2. It's a cozy game where you can just literally power wash in various buildings and houses. There's no health bar. There's no time restraints. This game is literally you just do what you want to do, clean a house, and go about your day. You know, it's a very reasonable game and a very it's a good vibe for people like me. You know, the hell. I'll say, is this gunk? No, we need no gunk up in here. It'd be really funny. It'd be funny if someone made like a grenade, like a bomb, like a... Nope, okay. Gonna just do that this way then. All right. We have some money again. Let's go ahead and... I like that we just get paid randomly out of like random spurts of money. $500? Imagine. All right. We'll buy the... Wait. Oh, jeez. Wait. Prime Vista, Prime Vista. Excuse you? Oh, I can sell things. That's so nice. Okay. I didn't realize I could just sell stuff. That's beautiful. Okay. Nifty McNasty. Okay. Love that. Wait, have I not bought this? Okay, so I have bought this thing before. Huh. Okay. You know what? Right on. All right, Prime Vista, the Urban. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's why. I thought I had this building already. I'm silly. Okay, nice, awesome. Okay. Hey, we can buy a Switch 2 with $500. You know, I would love to buy a Switch 2. I don't know how a building can get 100% coated with gunk, yet the surrounding environment is clean. You know, Nas, you'd be surprised. I think people can do some really wild stuff. One question, do you know Aw Shucks V5? I have no clue who that is or what that is. Chad, do you know what I would do with $500 right now? Yeah, if I had 500 bucks right here, right now, and I was required to use it for my streams, if I had $500, I would probably, I would explode. I would cry, probably. If I had $500 to use for myself, I would probably get either a new monitor, or I would get something along the lines of a... What would I do with 500 bucks? I mean, you know, it's you know what's a wild, chat? Like, the hardest part sometimes is me trying to, you know, not unintentional, like I'm trying not to like put too much money down on myself, because like I got bills to pay and I got a lot of things to worry about in terms of like, you know, lights outside of stream and all that. So like I'm always constantly like trying to tell myself, okay, I have this much money, I can do this, I don't need to worry about these things. But I am always like thinking to myself, okay, why would I, if I could buy something for myself, I would probably buy something for my stream, but I would probably buy either a new outfit for my model, or I would probably buy a new set of emotes. Honestly, if I had 500 bucks, I'd probably actually just go ahead and buy a whole new set of emotes. Better camera for tracking. Oh, you know, but speaking of tracking, I would like, well, the tracking's not necessarily even the bad thing. Like the software that would, because my model has great tracking. The problem is that the program that I want to use for my tracking is not it's not working currently. So unfortunately, I've had to use my lesser tracking powers. We do use this thing. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna run it through. We're gonna run through this stuff and we'll do our cleaning up here. Shoo-dee-doo. If I had $500, I would cry because someone stole my room rent. So it's been hell of a week for me, constantly suffering, guilt of losing money. You know, I'm sorry to hear that happen, Defender. Hopefully you're able to kind of bounce back from that momentary oof. Freaking activate the Roomba. Activation of the Roomba, chat. It'd be a really funny tool to have. Imagine like an actual like Roomba model where it's like it will clean the floor of whatever object you want it to clean, or buy a robot to help you do things faster. That'd be interesting. All right, yeah, we're gonna do laps here. That's how we're gonna clean, chat. We're gonna do some laps. But yeah, I would want, if I had $500, I would buy a whole new set of emotes for a wider range of emotions for some of my shorts. Because for anyone who's ever seen my shorts, you guys will know that I've been using my emotes a lot more frequently for more of my short form content storytelling. And I would like to preferably, I would want to see about getting a wider variety of particular emotions, just because I've been having a lot of fun using my emojis more frequently lately, especially for my short form content. And I would love to do that. I would love to use that type of stuff. All right, grab all this here. All right, get that going along. All right, so far so good. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, bouncing back because can't get stuck there. We bounce back because that's how we roll. Hey, you know, as long as you as long as you do what you can to bounce back, that's all that matters, you know. Gotta do what you can and live in the moment. I'm glad to hear you at least bouncing back a little bit though, Fenrir. Stoked to hear that. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think honestly, I'm probably... Let's see, I think I'm gonna try to find... Nope, okay. Alright, I think the best thing I can do here is I'll probably go back over to the scissor lift, which I guess this thing does not really have... This thing doesn't really have a motor, so... Which kind of sucks. Yeah, welcome in everybody coming to the stream for the first time. If you guys are brand new to the community or new here to the channel, just want to thank you guys all for being here tonight, and of course, happy days to all. All right. What's up, Lucas? Good to see ya. You know what's kind of funny, chat? Normally around this time of the day is when we're doing our chill art streams, and I love how I somehow found a way to even now bring back the chill vibes, even when it's just doing Powerwash Simulator, you know? Like, to me, that's kind of funny. Like, the irony of like how our mornings are always chill, even if it's not involving artwork, is kind of dorky to me. But we're here for it, you know? We're here for the vibes, and I'm happy to be able to provide it for some people. But yeah, guys, welcome in, everybody. And I also want to say, guys, thank you all for the W chills. All right, big dog, gonna head out, but we'll talk to you later about upcoming shorts. Might be able to get started on the Hollow Knight supercut. Nice. Right on, Gelden. Thank you about that, bro. All right, let's go ahead and do this again. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit on the dorky side, because apparently this is going to be ridiculous. What time are you in? Lewis, I am in Mountain Time, so right now it's 2 p.m. for me right now. Oh, dear God. All right. Honestly, John, I'm very thankful that today has been a very successful debut day on the TikTok side. Because again, I was just afraid that one, my audio was going to be garbage, or two, God forbid, my my reach wasn't going to be working. But honestly, I'm very thankful that TikTok's been helpful. You know, W TikTok day. All right. Let's see here. All right. Yeah. All right, bet. So now we're just gonna see if we can get this to be nice to me. Kind of, sort of, maybe. Good God. Yeah, no, bath bomb would be awesome right now. A bath bomb would be awesome. You know what I might do, actually, is... I think I'm gonna sell you. Sell this, sell that. And... so you do that. Turbo nozzle. Can this be placed on the building? You know, actually, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. Also, Hillian, thank you for the raid, by the way. Welcome in, Raiders. It's been a good time and a beautiful afternoon, evening, and morning. Welcome to the stream. All right. I don't really want the 0 degree thing. What if we... all right. Hey, hello, having a good time and a beautiful afternoon. Good to see you here tonight in the stream. Welcome on in. We're just currently having a nice little test stream today, doing some TikTok and some other fun things here. But of course, welcome in to everyone who's new here to the community, new here to the streams. All right, let's do you. Ooh, this one's like louder. This one feels louder. Also, Hillian, how was your stream? How did you have a good time? Can I be a mod? Unfortunately, Lucas, we have a couple things required for people to be mods. Number one, you of course got to be here for a length amount of time. Got to be a part of our Discord and at least 16 years or older. The age thing's a big thing for us just because this helps out. So, if you want to be a mod, Lucas, just be a part of our streams more and just hang out, you know? Yep, okay. Okay, I actually want to test out that whole scissor lift on the building thing. That like low-key feels funny. What's up, Terry? Good to see you again. Welcome in. All right, hold up. Un momento. All right. Can I? No. Okay, fun fact. You cannot place the scissor lift on the roof. That is good to know. I thought that was going to be the case, but I just had to confirm because that would have been kind of funny. That would have been kind of funny. Ew. Ah, damn it. Things went well, made some progress in Gotham Knights, started to notice some of the themes. Wait. Things went well, made some progress in Gotham Knights, starting to notice some of the scenes being loose, but overall still good game so far. And for some reason, Twitch lost all audio for me. Oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right, get that there. Definitely a bit of a wider berth, goodness. Love to see that. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna do this. All right, cool. So we've got that pretty much okay there. Nice. Ooh. All right, cool. We got some good vibes and good bits and bobs there. All right, epic. Waka waka waka. Have a good time, Lucas. Thanks for being here. Be safe. Be safe out there and have fun. All right, so far so good. Not too bad on the gunking matters. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I need to do. Hello. The biggest thing I need to do now that I'm on TikTok is I'm gonna need to figure out like how to better represent myself on the platform, just to have like more opportunities for people to discover me and find us and all that, because I need to learn more. All right, almost. Not bad. All right, outer walls there. Canopy top is good. Hell yeah. Oh my word. You know, this would be a really, like, if this is all I had to do to make a house like livable / tolerable to live in, oh yeah, I would totally do that. Am I on any kind of diet, like vegetarian, gluten-free, etc.? Believe it or not, I am not. I am an eat what I want kind of guy. Admittedly, I don't really eat many like fried foods as much as I could, but I mostly eat like a lot of like grilled chickens and stuff. Try to mix it up for my wife, but you know, not very good at mixing things up. But yeah, I'm on no kind of diet currently. I say that with pride. There you go. Alright, there we go. Alright, this thing, this guy, this dude, bro, this homie. Let's go rotate it around. Go. Alright, cool. Or not. Hold up. How close can I get you? Okay, that's... yeah, it's okay. Not bad. Had liver for dinner today. It's an interesting texture. Livers... I've had liver. It's not my favorite, but... nutritionally, it's kick-ass. Nutritionally, it's an amazing thing. The trilobite. Why would you put a fossil outside, you know? Good God. Welcome back, Lucas. All right. Overall, not too bad. Pretty good, pretty great. All right. Wow. This thing goes the distance. My God. All right. All right, that's one. Jesus Christ, this thing's gonna be horrible. Have you ever played TSB? I don't know what TSB is. I think the grass is a little dirty. Boom, cleaned it. The grass is no longer dirty. Filthy. The filth. All right, there we go. I get a gold star? Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, so awesome for cleaning the grass. Hell yeah, thanks Low Brain, appreciate that. I try to be awesome when I can, you know, try to give y'all the ability to just chill. You know, I'm not gonna lie, today's live stream has had a lot more people in it than I thought I was gonna get today. Like guys, like this is literally just like a brain dead stream to me. This is not like, this is no, like I'm gonna make this with content, but I'm not like, I don't even know what I'm gonna be able to make for content out of this besides saying, hey, I cleaned a house, congratulations. It's like, look at that. You know, actually I could make like a video in Powerwash Simulator where I could make YouTube videos in Powerwash Simulator where it's always where I'm out here just, you know, I record myself just doing one of the jobs but then like commentating what the hell's going on. Oh yeah. Also, Duncan, I don't know if I officially said hi to you, by the way. Hope you're having a good time and a good afternoon. Hope work has been good for you. And also, Duncan, I just want to congratulate you, by the way, on your new mod status. I really appreciate that. All right, so far so good. All right. So, like, do you know the AYSM games? Unfortunately, it does not sound familiar to me. I know not of what those are. All right, there we go. Games like Dead by Daylight. Ah, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not know of those ones. I do not know those games. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I swear to God, if I have to go back into the house, that might throw me off the edge and be like, okay, $1,000 just to go into the house is insane. Is actually kind of crazy. DBS is a fighting game? Nice. Unfortunately, I'm not really big into fighting games personally. I have Tekken 8 because a buddy of mine wanted to do a collab with it, and I was like, you know, I'll give Tekken a try. I'm just not very good at Tekken games. I'm not very good at Tekken games. You threw dirt at a bee and ran. You know, honestly, if you gotta do that to a bee, crazy. Hope that bee goes through a training arc and fights back. That'd be really funny. Clarence, what's up Meep? Good to see you. Welcome in. And once again, guys, if you guys are joining in for the first time, don't know who we are talking to, we are of course live streaming here today over on the purple and on the red app today. So we have communities, we have chatters from multiple communities here today hanging out with us tonight, and I just want to say to everybody from those communities, welcome in. Happy days to you all, and hope you're always having a good time, you know. Alright, finally cleared up that. God, soap is so nice. I went through almost like the entirety of Powerwash Simulator 1 with absolutely no soap, all because I refused to buy it. I refused to buy soap when I first had it. All right. Let's see here. Oh. Stretch, buddy. Whew. Oh, yeah. Okay. Feeling good, doing great. All right, let me do a thing here. I wanna change up this guy real fast on my stream here. Then just want to change up my settings here a little bit on my stream. So a little bit of an adjustment here. There we go. I had to make a little bit. Wanted to make a slight adjustment over on our TikTok side here. Not much of an adjustment, just a little bit there. All right. Anywho. Not gonna lie, I'm probably spending like $500 on just the amount of soap that I'm getting here. Good God. All the soap, ladies and gentlemen. All the frickin' soap for days. All right, so that's gonna work pretty a-okay there. Get some spraying up in that guy. Yeah, honestly, for a like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I still kind of am calling this a test stream today, but for the most part, I'm liking it. Today's been a pretty good day so far, so very thankful for the opportunities to have a nice, casual, and calm day on stream, you know. So, hell to the yeah, bro. Loving that. Loving that a lot. There you go. Cool. I like too loud. I don't know why. I lately just feel like I've been having like so many like intrusive thoughts about whether my audio is like good enough or not. You know? My brain keeps like telling me like my audio's like gone to shit out of like nowhere. It's like, oh, thanks, game. Oh. I gotta remember not to. I gotta remember like not to like curse so much. It's not even, I don't think I'm cursed. I don't think I've cursed as much as I usually do, but damn. Tell you what, chat, I am all over the place when it comes to like me trying to like I feel like I've definitely curbed my my language usage since I've kind of gotten into used to doing this kind of thing more often. I used to swear a lot more back in like earlier in the year, but I've definitely like lessened it by a pretty substantial percentage in my opinion. Okay, cool. Intrusive thoughts are the results of you caring too much. Yeah, I mean, it's the reason why I care too much is because like I just want my content to be good. I want my content to be seen as positive in people's eyes, you know? Because like the reason why I call it the intrusive thoughts chat is just because my greatest not my greatest fear, but my greatest insecurity that I tend to have is I have a problem where in my brain I think that I'm afraid I'm gonna one of these days just drop off and go back to square one when it comes to like the interactiveness of my streams and like my viewership and all that. Because the reason why like I'm so what's up, little brain? The reason why I'm so like conscious aware, I think we're gonna say the word aware. The reason I'm so aware of it is because like for years, chat, I've had so many like moments in my content creation career where like I'll have like 1 or 2 weeks of really positive and high growth interactions, and then suddenly something will happen and then poof, I'm back to square one again. So like I just don't want to experience that again, you know? I don't want to experience that moment anymore. I've had to reset my content creations experiences so many times, chat, because like the amount of platforms that I've been a part of that have either shut down, fell through, or whatever, everything just constantly like it's weird. Like as a content creator, you know, it's a content creator, like you watch so many things change, and it's wild. Like when you watch like what you think was a good idea and then it just falls through and nothing happens, and now you're just like stuck to square one again. It's like, oh no. All right, let's go ahead and get this. All right, so far so good here. Surprised that we're actually doing pretty dang okay in terms of covering this project here. Get the trim. All right, I need to get some money actually. So I need to get where'd I go? Yeah, I bought this, bought that. Okay, so I need $250 to get the next extension piece, because that's what I really need is just an extender. All right, we're gonna go. All right, we're gonna we're gonna move this here, put you there for now. Grab this, put that there. Okay, grab that. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot I needed to do this little subsection. Oh dear God, dear God Almighty. Oh, wait, can I reach from this angle? Nice. I didn't think I was gonna be able to reach that. So honestly, hell yeah. Sweet. Ooh. The first time I had to actually use like the red layer. You're so cracked at cleaning. Ah, you know, I'm over here doing the cleaning Olympics. The cleaning Olympics, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what. All right, and then I'm gonna do one quick thing here. Also, just want to say, by the way, guys, thank you guys for everyone here today who's coming into the stream today, whether you guys are first-time chatters or you guys are just epic lurkers. Just want to thank you guys for the support and thank you guys for the love and attention. I'm really thankful for that. I have to watch this live again on my computer because I guess I'm not allowed to watch my own stream, which is really wild. Really, really wild. What is going on? Text messages. Okay, we're good. I was like, I'm always afraid, like, whenever I say like miss messages, is like what tends to happen a lot of times, chat. I tend to hyper focus really bad, and I tend to like lose sight of my entire thing of my computers and stuff. It's like, oh no. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Huzzah. Great. Got some peaceful vibes. Got some good people hanging out here today on stream. We are here doing the business. Hell yeah. Also, chat, I just want to thank you guys all the way for helping us getting so close to 3,000 subs on YouTube, by the way. We're only 130 subs before we reach 3,000 of you all on YouTube. That to me is absolutely insane. Because we're almost at 3,000 on YouTube. We're almost at 2,000 on Twitch. And I think we're close to 14,000 on TikTok, honestly. So, I'm here for that. Okay. Ugh. Is my music not popping up? The hell? My music's just like really, really low, I guess, huh? Stand by. Let me do a quick thing here, chat. See what the hell's going on there, because I thought we had more stuff available. Gonna change up the music a little bit, see if that lets it be a bit more visibly or audibly hearable. Alright, cool. Get more jazzy up in here, you know? Okay, anywho. The nice thing about like this whole thing is like it's at least getting like visibly easier and easier to do most of this part of this house. The house is getting easier to clean, I will say. The house is definitely getting a lot easier to clean. Okay, so now, all right, I think we've tackled out the second part of this house so far, because we've gone I think we did the balcony. Well, there's this thing too. We can probably go, let's see. Yeah, we're getting like close to the third floor now, so need to figure this out here. All right, Yar, nope, R. Not very yar har of you, huh? Well, let me do my thing. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. I was like, can I work with that? Yes. All right. Nifty, cool, yar. All right, and that should hopefully help us out here. Okay, now I think we can officially attempt to do work over on this balcony thing, because the balcony here is definitely disgusting. Yeah, if there was ever, I think this would be foreclosed by like the HOA or even like the government itself. 'Cause, like, if y'all like saw a house like this just chilling out, and like this would be a crack house, this would be so much. This would be such a terrifying place to be in. Also, Nova, good to say thanks for coming by and saying hello. And don't forget, if you guys are hanging out with us here today over on YouTube or on TikTok, don't forget to consider liking the stream to help us get more love on the FYP. And if you guys are new here, don't be afraid to say hello. Love seeing new people here today in the chat. And of course, guys, welcome in. All right. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for helping us get up to 30 likes, almost 30 likes over on YouTube, and over 1,000 likes on TikTok. I appreciate that. Alright, managed to get through this pretty okay. Overall, not even bad. Not even. Have fun. What's wrong? I need to clean. Okay. But yeah, chat, we're gonna be going for a little bit while longer here today. But like I said, my main goal tonight is to do a lot of editing and a lot of prep work for content, because I might do some content with this stream here today, because I wasn't expecting to do all this stuff. So yeah. What country, man? Look, I'm in the United States. I'm in America. America, yeah. All right, nifty, awesome. Okay, so we've managed to kind of get that working out as we need. So, there. Have a good time, little brain. Thanks for being here, and happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Have fun with you and the family. Yeah, I think what we'll do, chat, is I think I'll try to finish up this house, this cleaning house project, and then I will take the rest of the afternoon or rest of the day to try to prep my edits, because I need to be responsible, chat. I need to be responsible. There's like I'm trying to get a lot better about like self-discipline in that regard too. Just like I feel like for me, it's so easy for me to say, hey, I'm gonna stream for 8 hours tonight. And do I need to stream for 8 hours? No. Is it gonna be helpful for me to stream for 8 hours? Not really. Like it's so easy for content creators to be like, I'm gonna lock in and stream unnecessarily today. But gotta get the editing time, you know? Gotta get that editing time. Thankfully, I've gotten actually pretty decent at like my routine when it comes to like cleaning stuff, you know? I've gotten pretty good when it comes to like how I gotta clean things here. So, shoo-ba-doo, shoo-ba-doo. Pow, I'm here. What's up, Socks? Good to see you. Welcome in. Thanks for being here today. As always, guys, they'll be happy, be safe out there. If you guys do have to bounce, just know that. And thank you for you guys being here today. I'm thankful to have you guys here tonight in the chat. All right, almost there. Almost there. The balcony threshold. I don't know why. There's something about like being able to like just like do like pacing lines. Like doing like pacing lines on these kind of cleaning projects is kind of nice. Oh, I like it. Like look at this. It just looks so nice and pretty and beautiful. Oh my Lanta. All right. Anywho. Waka waka. All right. Cool. You're my favorite YouTuber? Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. I'm glad to hear that I can be someone's favorite. All right. All right. Let's go soapy soap here. Try to see if I can't get that to be a little easier to clean. No, James, we don't care if you're, as long as you act appropriately, we're okay, you know? All I ask with all of my people in my audience is that you guys act appropriately and be safe out there, you know? And try your best not to dox yourselves because, you know. I'd rather have a miner in the chat than someone who likes to throw brain rot around in stream, you know? I've become like so I've become so impatient with dealing with brain rot people, honestly. My YouTube chat has genuinely made me so impatient when it comes to people who are like, brain rot, 6-7, Roblox. It's like, get the hell out of here. I was new to see that happen. Oh yeah, that's what we have a lot. I have the biggest thing is like for me is like, you know, as a streamer, I've dealt with so many like minors, and I've banned hundreds of them because they don't know how to keep their identity safe, and God forbid they don't know how to not overshare. It's so insane. Like I'd rather not be the home of a minor who doesn't know how to not tell people where they live, you know. Well, it just gets uncomfortable at one point too, you know. All right, epic, sweet. All right, balcony, GG. I only overshare my desires, but not my personal information. You know, that's fair. I mean, if it makes it fair, like, if it makes you guys feel better, I tend to overshare my own personal things all the time. Like, I overshare all the time. Talking about my wife, talking about the things I want to do, things and all that stuff, you know. I keep it within reason. I'm literally, it's supposed to be so white I can't see. Holy crap. This is so bubbly. You know who else is bubbly? My mom. No. Alright, so I can get maximum cleaning here. Alright, we're getting there, chat. You know, streaming is like playing this game. It looks like a monumental task at first, but really every piece of information you gotta clean here and everything you gotta like go about, it's all one splop at a time, you know? It's all one blip at a time, and it will eventually get done. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, folks. Nigga, do the Tim Allen. Wow. No ways. Hold on, I gotta like... Why am I having Tim Allen? Why can I not... I don't know why I can't think about like that one. Like, what do you mean? That means he's on here. Hello, anime guy. What's up, Winter Hag? Winter Hage. My apologies. Welcome in. The confused noise. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Where is Decoy? Decoy is no naps. He just changed his username. Hold on. I don't know why. Let me just do a reminder for myself, because like I cannot for the life of me remember what the hell that is. It's gonna feel, I'm gonna feel so silly, but like why? I know the name Tim Allen, but I can't envision the noise. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? All right, Tim Allen. Confused grunt. Oh God. Top 10 home improvement grunts. Oh God.
How do I know? Sitting in that Camaro talking there, there could be big bucket racing sitting out there. An hour and a half, I would go holler. These are the guys that said I tell you one time, I would go, oh no.
What? What? What?
Exit.
I had to think about that one first. Like, what is that noise? Like, what does that actually sound like? What? What? God, now I'm gonna have that in my brain. That's literally gonna be stuck in my brain all day today. Crazy. All right, anywho. Nope. Okay. All right, so far so good, nothing too bad. Yeah, honestly guys, like for a test stream, today was pretty solid, you know? For a test stream today, chat, not even bad. All right, there we go. All right, honestly, hell yeah. All right, we're almost there, chat. We're at 83% of this freaking house. There's so much to clean. Okay, nice. Sleeping well is important, but what do you use? Mine is a blanket. Eh. All right. Just gotta deal with all this stuff here. Green nozzle wins. All right, there we go. All right. All right, cool. Easy. All right, we're getting there, chat. We're getting there. One piece at a time. One little blop. All right. Solid. All right, and if I can just magically make you be nice and reasonable. The good thing about green nozzles, like green nozzle at least takes out like the majority of like basic gunk without needing soap. Like, yeah, the surface area is not as good, but like less pathing is pretty nice. It's got the right kind of pressure, you know? It's got all the pressure. All right, so we managed to get that working out pretty okay over there. Not bad, not bad. All right, cool. Look at that, beautiful, amazing. All right, I am feeling good though. I'm feeling excited to be able to hopefully do a nice little Hollow Knight stream on TikTok though. That's gonna be awesome. All right, let's go and see if I can do this here without dying. All right, keep it going, keep it going. All right, cool. Sweet. And now we get this whole other half. All right, got that. Cool. Look at that, beautiful, amazing even. Nico Silver on all platforms. Yeah, thank you for that, Naps. Yeah, if anyone who wants to know, my username on all platforms, all social medias is always at Nico Silverado, spelled the same way as my YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to check out other segments of our live streams, those are always available. Also, Pink, good to see you, by the way. Good to have you here. Hope you're having a good time and a great day. All right, we got that looking good. All right. Hoo-ha. All right. Nifty. Epic. Awesome. What am I missing here? How are you not clear? That's why. I see why now. I was like, I'm like all confused, like, where the hell am I missing it? It's like, oh, there's like an entire subsection of just filthy, disgusting stuff. This is wonderful. This is why. This is awesome. Okay. All right, then. Just gonna get all up in this business here. It's so close, but I don't want to go down. Awesome. All right, how lucky could I do this? This one I have to probably clean up the whole front again. Kind of sucks. All right, let's see here. We're getting there. We're getting there, folks. One blip lop at a time. Okay, almost there, chat. We're doing good. Okay, I don't want to go too. I don't want to get lost in the sauce though. So what I might honestly do is I'm gonna bring back the scaffolding again. Right, Lucas. Well, if you have to leave, no issue, no problem there. All right, let's go over here real quick. See if I can't do this here. All right. Whoa, yeah, no wonder that didn't work. Good God. Okay, yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better. Might have to go. All right, we'll have to fireman this. Furry, is that you? Who's the furry? I'm not technically a furry. I just happen to have cat ear things on me. All right, epic. That takes care of that thing. Okay, we're down to the last 10%, folks. So now I think we're gonna take the scaffolding again and we're gonna try to use the scaffolding here to hopefully be awesome. All right, bet. All right, this is the last sector, I believe, minus a couple of very minor things here. Do you stream daily or take breaks sometimes? For me, Fork, I technically stream Monday through Friday usually. Well, Monday through Saturday. I usually do two streams a day. Morning streams around this time of the night are usually our art streams where we do a lot more like casual chalking and chilling. And we typically just, you know, keep things kind of pretty casual overall. And then towards the evening time, around 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time is when I do my more higher energy gaming streams. So like gaming streams like Minecraft. We're currently doing a lot of Hollow Knight Silk Song currently, so that's the kind of game you'll see us play the most right now. All right, let me see if I can't this here. Lucas, you've already told me what TSB is. I understand it's a fighting game. Not that hard to comprehend, thankfully. Maybe I do go green nozzle only because apparently I just gotta do greens. Should I play Silksong? I haven't played it. Have you played Hollow Knight first? In my opinion, I like to tell people to play Hollow Knight prior to doing anything on Silksong, because Silksong's got a bit of a higher skill requirement in my opinion, because it's a lot faster, it's a lot more unforgiving. If you've beaten Silksong before you beat Hollow Knight, you're pretty much going to be goated, because Hollow Knight, things don't hit nearly as hard until like the end game, but even then, it's like, eh. There we go. I can't tell what you mean by that. So what I'm saying, Fork, is oh wait, no, psych. You're talking to somebody else. 76. Oh boy, you scared me there. I thought you were gonna say the cringy brain rot stuff, you know. All right, let's see if I can't do this here. I'm trying to like get like the angle of this spray right so that I can get as much surface area as I possibly can. All right, cool. All right, cool. 96%. Yeah, this is the last spot here. What's going on here? What's up? Good to see you. We're currently working on a project right now. We're trying to clean up this freaking mansion, this gigantic, comedically sized mansion that has a lot of gunk and sadness into it, and we're just trying to blast it out and get through this part here. We're almost done. We're down to like the last 3% of this project. The matter is just going to be just getting this all situated here. You look cool. Thank you very much, Shane. Appreciate that. Kind of satisfying. Oh yeah, no, this game's exceptionally satisfying. You run around, you spray things, it goes away, and you watch an absolutely horribly filthy thing become borderline beautiful. So pretty nice in my eyes, and it's free on Xbox Game Pass. So. All right, almost there. All right, we're down to the 99 percentile here, so loving that here. I'm stuck in a trance now. Honestly, yeah, I feel that. All right, almost there. A couple more runs of things, and we're basically good to go. Yeah, Jelly, so we're gonna make this the last item of our little project here today, and then we will continue on and try to get some projects done tonight, so. Alright, what am I missing here? Probably a bunch of like, probably some extra uber minute details, and nope, okay. That one. A wall. Oh. Alright, doorbell, entrance, awesome, cool, all the first floor. Really, all the first floor stuff? That's funny. And then we've got that. Honestly, I didn't do too bad. I got a lot of stuff there. Oh, you know, that would make sense. There's so many accumulative small things. All right, GG there. Let's go. All right, let's see how we did. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at me being somewhat minorly methodical here. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, dudes. Okay. GG there. We have a car. We have a billboard. Maybe I'll do a car real quick. It's $100. We can blaze through this one pretty quickly here. All right, chat. This will be the last job. We're gonna do the car. We're gonna do the car wash of Power Washing Simulator, and yeah, we'll make this one the last job of today's stream before I do my before I hunker down and do my editing of the day. So. All right, let's go ahead and just do the extension piece there. All right. Nika, can you do the funny ooh noise from Down with the Sick? Oh no, okay. The Down with the Sickness scream, that's such a hard vocal scream for me. I can't do it. Ooh, I can't even do it. I can't even do it, man. I'm so bad at things. I can't even do it, brother. Ooh, wah! Down with the sickness. Oh, it's a dog car. I thought that's what it was. All right, let's go over here and just go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Speed. Look at that. Like it didn't even exist at first. Also, we gotta go underneath the car too, but for the most part that we're getting through is pretty reasonably. Oh yeah. Look at this here, chat. Beautiful. It's amazing. It's fantastic. All right. All right, we're at 74% of the way there already. Hell yeah. Just gonna make it all beautiful. Beautifuler. All right, 92. 93. All right, now the annoying part. The heavily detailed cleanings. All right, almost. Get the nose. All right, now we gotta get down on the ground here. Yeah, the cars are annoying because like they have so many more like little cracks and details. Makes it really a pain in the butt to get the stuff out right. All right, there we go. And also, guys, we do want everyone to check out additional content. We do have our content available on our YouTube channel with a whole bunch of extra videos, daily content with shorts, and we also have a lot of long-form videos. So, activate the dirt vision. Yes, the best vision is the dirt vision. You know, you gotta love the dirt vision. All right, 99%. What are we missing here? The exhaust. What else is there? Windshield wipers again? I swore I did those already. There we go. All right, the wing mirror. You know, not too bad. Pretty quick on that. Booyah, easy. Look at the speed on this boy. Bam, bam, speed, speed, easy. All right. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, gals, and pals, we are gonna go ahead and call it in for the day. As always, if you guys did end up enjoying today's stream, do consider liking, following us, subscribing wherever you guys are watching in from. I will be doing a whole bunch of off-camera work in order to prepare myself for the upcoming vacation. But as always, guys, you're awesome. You're amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. But again, though, adios. Sayonara.